I mean, the software engineering that's involved in designing those systems and creating those systems is really not formed. So there's been a very long sort of continuous precedent for how Weaver, with all along, when we use. I mean, I was part of the team that before we started at Weaver, even that like was part of the Maya 1.0, the precursor to Maya 1.0, which is a 3D animation software system. But we still use Maya at Weaver today, right? 30 plus years later. But when Blender started to come onto the scene, we started using Blender as well. We use the Unity game engine and we use the Unreal game engine, right? And have been for several years. Started using Unreal at Electronic Arts. Um, and so inherent in our business as the studio is to, and our clients demand this of ourselves, right? So we are fired in a sense in order to really bring to bear the cutting edge, what is now possible that wasn't possible 2 years ago or even 6 months ago, right? And so it's our business to know and understand and learn. Um, and but that doesn't mean, like I said, we're still using Maya, right? So that's an example of how some tools continue to be used and evolved over a long period of time. I think where we started in, early on, and my co-founder Anthony Batts has been kind of looking at and has been an early fan of generative AI tools right from the very beginning of when there was sort of more general discourse about it online in the last couple of years. But I studied AI and when I was in college 30 years ago, so I've been on this track also personally for some time and never actively got involved with doing much with it until I became really fascinated with artificial life and kind of early neural net research, but again didn't really apply it. But as these tools started to kind of roll out and are publicly available, which is the other remarkable thing, right? Like it used to be that you had to go to ILM to figure out some new cool movie making technique because it's the only place in the world where you could access that.
CDI, ILM, all those places, right?
Precisely. Now it's like, sort of, OpenAI rolls out beta for Sora and
Think you're fun. Fun.
and everyone in the world has access to it.